$1.1 billion liquidated in the crypto space. There is so much concern, so much worry out there at the moment that we do need to dig into what's going on in the crypto space. Lots of people, including myself, have been expecting the biggest bull run in crypto history, but with another $1.1 billion liquidated, this is becoming a very challenging market for everybody involved. In today's video, I'm going to walk through my thoughts, my opinions. I'm going to give you the facts, who's buying, who's selling, and why the price is perhaps where it is. Today, we're going to dig into the biggest headlines for Cardano ADA. Lots to dig into, particularly around DeFi, and you really do need to be keeping up to speed. Let's go. So the market is red, and I did say in yesterday's video, when is this going to end? It feels like the final shakeout, a bit like 2020. I mentioned that on yesterday's video also, but since then we're down a further 4.19% for the total market cap of crypto globally, now sitting at $3.45 trillion, with Bitcoin at 104,815.55, down 2.51% in the past 24 hours. Obviously, we're here to talk about Cardano ADA. Since yesterday, it's down a further 5.02% and now sits at 54 cent 53. There are a lot of concerns. There are lots of people talking about recession. I think even JP Morgan have come out now to say that there's going to be a recession in 2025. And again, I do say that we need to be drowning out the noise and really focus on your own personal research and conviction in your investments, right? I do think that selling into these pullbacks could be a good thing, but my gut feeling tells me that that would be something, very silly to do. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat everything I say with a pinch of salt. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing all of your money if you invest in cryptocurrency. I want to be quite clear on all of that stuff. So, contact a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. But let's have a look at what is really going on, right? And there's a few posts talking about Binance being behind a lot of the price action that we're seeing. And this is a regular occurrence, right? And like they've got online receipts. So, you can see here that, Binance have been sending, their Bitcoin, Ethereum, and various other assets to their, what do you call it? Their market makers. Can't get my words out, right? Wintermute. So again, we're seeing this, right? And, again, breaking news, Binance reportedly dumping millions in BTC every minute. The last time this happened, it triggered a massive liquidation cascade for the long positions. Is history repeating itself, or is something much bigger brewing behind the scenes? So, and again, just pointing to the online receipts here, I don't think Binance would be the only ones. And again, this is all alleged, right? I'm not saying that they are doing this, but I'm trying to give some insight, right? So the $1.1 billion worth of liquidations was in the month of October. But, we're now seeing here, the 3rd of November, crypto tanked $400 million in liquidations following the Fed's hawkish remarks. So again, we're seeing, big pullbacks in the crypto market, right? But I do kind of want to put people's minds at ease and say, look, I'm not going to sell. I'm, very strong in my belief, my conviction in the assets that I've invested in. And what I would say is, like, it isn't as plain as people might make out, right? Because, you've even got, Strategy acquiring 397 more Bitcoin for $45.6 million. This is early this month. I think that these people wouldn't be buying unless, we were forecast to go higher. And again, we've got BlackRock data shows multiple ETH buys recently as well. Now, would BlackRock be buying Ethereum if we were expecting, big cascading price dumps over the next few months? I'm not sure that they would. These aren't typical, companies, institutions that make mistakes. So look, I think that sometimes like the magic trick that is playing out behind closed doors over and over again is cause a problem and then come with your solution. To be honest, I think that there's a lot of dumping going on, so big institutional players can fud people out of their crypto, right? Like these big institutional players have come in and they're doing what they traditionally have done, with stocks. They're bringing the prices down, getting everybody to sell because they think that it's going to be really, really bad over the next few months. They're buying it all up cheap again for less than they sold it for, and then they're pumping the prices back up. That's kind of what I foresee happening here. Again, nothing's guaranteed. It's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. It's all, I guess in my forecast, but it's educated guessing based on what I've seen and experience I've got in this market. So Google's Gemini has, predicted that the price of XRP, Cardano, and ASTA for the end of 2025. According to Gemini, it predicts 400% gains by Christmas for XRP. Could AI be right or could it be wrong? And Gemini is also forecasting 700% surge in Q4 for Cardano ADA. So even the AI thinks that we've got big moves to the upside, and Asta could see a 4 to 5x gains. So again, just really interesting to see what is being portrayed by AI. And then we got Cardano ADA price. Bears push token below 60 cent while whales are accumulating. And that is the thing that I've been talking about. I've been highlighting is the whales are still buying. These are all positive signs to expect a reversal. Now, I did say that I wanted to talk about Cardano's DeFi struggles. Charles Hoskinson has called out ADA users in action when it comes to the DeFi problems that they've got on chain. The Cardano founder criticizes ADA holders for not utilizing native DeFi platforms, resulting in a TVL of just $262 million dollars currently. And again, like, what is the reason why users aren't using it? Like, I don't know the answer to this, right? Because I don't traditionally use any DeFi platform really. Like, I'm a, buy it and hold it kind of guy. And I see a lot of risk in DeFi. I always have, and like the technology needs to progress a little bit more, in my opinion. With so many bad actors in the space, how can we be sure that our assets are safe? I don't invest my money to be on the losing side. I invest it to be on the winning side, right? If I'm investing in something, it's because I believe in it and I want to be a winner. I'm not about losing. I'm not a loser. I will never be a loser. I'm a born winner and I will win. And that is, the philosophy I've got when it comes to my investing, right? If it's going to be between you and me, it's going to be you. It ain't going to be me. And look, for me, DeFi needs way more, innovation before, I have the confidence that I can be a winner with DeFi. And until that happens, I've kind of stayed away, and I'm going to continue to stay away until we see some of the barriers to entry better. Like, they've got to improve. I think there's technical issues, there's security concerns, and that's led to poor user experience as well. So look, I think that there's a long way still to go for DeFi, not just DeFi on Cardano, but DeFi across the board, really. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Cardano price prediction: ADA could run all the way to $1 as staking activity reaches all-time highs. So yeah, look, I am expecting new all-time highs for Cardano. I am expecting new all-time highs for a lot of crypto assets. I think that it's inevitable in my opinion. Not guaranteed, obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but I think that it's inevitable. I think it's inevitable that we get spot ETFs. I think it's inevitable that the sentiment changes. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And then we've got Cardano price prediction. ADA set for a breakout after long consolidation phase. Could bulls push towards $2? Again, I think $2 is very reasonable. I think that it's achievable. The innovation when it comes to Cardano is next level. And look, I'm really interested to get people's views and opinions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you being fudded out of this market? I've got to admit, this is the first time in a long time that I've kind of felt like, I don't know if I can continue to do this. It's taken its toll. But this is what the market does to you. It's by design. It's to make you feel like I should probably just sell, cut my losses. I should probably just quit while I'm slightly ahead. And look, the big institutions, the people with their emotions in check, the people that stick to their guns based on their conviction, their own research, the people that are patient, the people that are present, the people that aren't just living their lives and ignoring the blockchain space. These are the people that go on to be the most successful. And it's a small percentage because most people can't dedicate their time and their focus to this space. And ultimately, the ones that do will conquer the blockchain and crypto evolution that we're going through right now. Let me know if you agree, disagree. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. We really do appreciate that. I think over 60% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed. So get subscribed, join us in the free educational Discord and learn more about blockchain technology. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.